Now, hello there. Diary entry for the 22nd of December 2015, which is as happened yesterday. Now, quite a lot happened yesterday actually, but obviously I haven't put them into the diary entry because they're kind of left in a separate video system. I was going to scan for some reason in the video system. But getting back to the diary in question though, I was due to get up to go to the bank to get statements sent out to me. Now, as I basically needed to apply for my disability allowance applications form, okay? And I need 6 months worth of bank statements, and I think the credit union as well. However, due to trying to get out of bed, I couldn't get out of bed because I just literally could not get out of bed. My legs wouldn't allow me, so I just stayed on in bed. And then I said, okay, have I not to be somewhere else as well? Because I was due to go to my folks as well after the finance thing, the bank and all that. And obviously that wasn't around because again I didn't get up for those, which is kind of abnormal in it to some degree because normally if I go to mom or if I'm asked to go to mom or dad, if I have to, or if I say oh I'll be up there at such a time, I'm usually up there. But yesterday I just couldn't get out of bed. I literally could not get out of bed. So instead of going on saying literally, I then got up and shouted for a bit. I then realized that I would not be able to go up to mom and dad as initially planned. Alright? So that so I actually then found out it is actually what was it the plan? It was wait, the time which is not planned. The time was actually around 2:50 when I actually finished up everything. So is that not my actual timing for the appointment like? Which my doctor's appointment? So I said, oh, I better get my skedaddles. Right away while showering, that said, I was there more doing so biting my arm and scratching it. I just got rid of the post which is the little stuff we'll call it, whatever you want to call it, on top. So it's now fresh. I don't know if you can yeah, you can see a bit of it. You can just a bit of it, not much. And that's kind of there's the new fella. Kind of new, so I don't know it's also been. But anyway, so I was just trying to get rid of the dark or stuff we'll call it, right? Why this one right so I don't know. Anyway, so I went to my doctor's appointment and I waited around as I was late for him. So then eventually he saw me, he asked me questions as per the form. Now I went to the doctor's appointment himself again because I needed to him to fill out a section for the disability allowance application as again. So I said I want to get all these done before Christmas, you know. But so then afterwards he offered that he gets my wounds seen to, which clearly is not that bad. Maybe it is to him, I don't know. Right away, in my opinion, it's not that bad. So he said, don't be doing something silly or stupid, something like that. So I later asked my sister, this particular was that a nice thing or was that a bad thing? Considering my folks do say the exact same thing. But my sister said it's not too bad, so I wouldn't worry about it, so to speak. That he actually meant it in a nice way or in a way to say he's concerned for you. So then, moving on, I then got ready. I came back home. Well, actually, I went to Social Welfare in Stowe Street to drop in my medical certificate as per required. I then went back to and then I came back home. I went up and got ready, and then I went to see my sis. We chatted and chatted. As night wore on, so was my mental health. Clearly, he was not the best either. After last night's events, whereby Dad had said to my uncle, being my godfather, being again my uncle, that I was only going up there just for food. Now, I'm assuming he probably meant that in a joke format, but I took it serious because of the past behavior of themselves, like the vibe is the word I'm looking for, you know. So I didn't take it. I took it to her side, you know. So that went through me. So then he probably was, like I said, he probably making a joke. Whereby I've been in reality feeling the pinch, aka, oh yeah, like I said, the vibe. Now, maybe the body language giving it away. I don't know, but something was telling me in there. So, from next year onwards, whenever I'm required to print off something like, say, an application form or whatever, whatever I'm applying for. Obviously, I'll tell the folks because if it's something serious, I will let them know of it. But I will do the printing at home here, in amongst my family. That's Sammy. I'm just pointing at his arse. I don't know why that's not normal. That's Bobby up there. You can see him with my hand. If I can just do it. Oh, very arsey. One I just played with him literally a few minutes ago, where I just stuffed him into a disused laundry basket, which I don't use anymore because he's learning bits. And there's what's that? Oh, that's Champy there. Yeah, so yeah, that's more of it. Well, my point being is that I'll be doing it in the comfort of my own home, all the printing or whatever's required, okay? And then that way I want it. And then, of course, if my books need me for anything, like literally anything, they have a little thing called a phone, right? And they dial my number and they can reach me. Of course, when I'm awake, that is. Because majority of the time I do like sleeping in that little bed. Whereas Sammy is there, he's taking over the bed majority of it. So then, however, I've been, yeah, so this got the better of me as well as my sleeves. Like, even not even the sleeves would help. Oh, I bit them like mad, but didn't do the job. So, in my opinion, I think the arm did the job because I just bit on it like rubber. I'll say it's not that bad. But some people can be, unfortunately, but not in my case. So, and I just bit on it as if it were rubber, or I would say like cake, because people like cake. So, what am I saying? Oh, about the pain. Oh, it's at the arm, yeah. Like it did so this morning, except I did much worse. Now, my sister was doing her business in the what's it called, not the shower, the other one, the toilet. So I was just going about my business doing this thing. So then throughout the night with my sis, my arm was paining because it got increasingly paining. And I was just wondering, could it be because of the hairs? Like I haven't shaved my arms in a long, long time. So it could be that, I don't know, or not in the last few weeks anyway. Normally I would keep an eye on the hair growth and just shave it up, but I haven't done it for a while. So then, while I was getting something for my sis, what was that? Oh yes, she asked me to get a cup of, not a cup, sorry, oh, milk, oh, the bread it was, that's what, bread, because they didn't have milk or something, or whatever it was. She had bread, she wanted bread, and I went over to get it for her, right? And then I was going up the steps to her place, to the door, to ring the doorbell. My back began to kill me in terms of the pain. So I bit the on the arm. Now I don't think she was around. I don't know. I can't remember whether she was around or not. I don't remember. Maybe she was inside there. My point is, I bit the arm so viciously to a point it rerouted, or she said the term deterred, rerouted the pain from the back up to the arm. Now, some would say, why don't you just take tablets, get rid of the pain in question, end of, leave it at that. But the pain in the back, I don't believe in tablets in general, firstly, right? But secondly, if the pain is really, really bad, like it was last week, I would take tablets and that's it. But this one was really a sharp pain, as if someone was sticking a knife in me, and I just had to get rid of it. Like the pain went as soon as I sat down, but still it was still lingering around there. Because it wasn't as bad, I just decided to reroute the pain from my arm, from my backside to my arm. Then when I was biting the arm, it wasn't as bad anyway. Just that you feel because of the teeth. So then, would you believe? Like I said, it actually worked. It actually did it. I remember in the past though, if ever something was paining, or that I would receive pain like an injection or whatever, that I would bite the arm. Now, I remember it's just the fact that it still seems to be on my mind. I've noticed that I remember clear as daylight. Maybe if I get a bad result or was it, and then automatically on the arm, that's what the image I seem to be getting, and now obviously I never did because I don't actually ever remember doing so. But this was the thought or the image I was wanting to do when I was enjoying whatever it was at the time. Like say for example, if Dad said something to me, no, it was something that was done physically to me, and I just don't remember exactly. at all. But whatever it was, I remember I tried it. You know. So that's basically it, guys, that I did yesterday. So look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you in a few hours because I'll be doing the next diary entry very soon. All right? Well, also I'll be posting it because I've yet to finish today. It's only 6 o'clock in the evening, right? So look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you all later. Regards from all at Inflictable Puppies Land. Ciao, Belle.